Alright, so here today we have our first official gameplay of the one and only Loki. Loki is finally coming over here to Marvel Mystic Mayhem. And we have our first look at what he operates as, what he looks like, and what potentially he is going for. You recently just got a pretty similar character, I think. Obviously, well, not kit-wise just yet. We haven't seen the kit yet, but type-wise. So I'm curious how this character holds up, comparatively speaking, to what we had prior to this, which again, you had something pretty solid prior to this. There's no doubt about that one. So today, let's jump into it here today. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. A lot of you watching aren't subscribed, so consider hitting that sub button. But here we go. God of Mischief, Master of Illusions, heir to the Asgard throne, pretty much. Loki twists the fate of Asgard with charm and cunning, turning deception into his deadliest weapon. Why fight fair when trickery wins the day? Your tricks, your terms, your turn to rule the battlefield. So here we go. We got the gameplay now of Loki to see what he has in store for us there. Pretty much, though, this is going to be a new controller coming to the game. So I'm curious on if it's something that we might need or not. So far, they've power creeped like literally everything moving forward here. So we have some sort of taunt here. He summons a clone, has a bit of a taunt there. Something AoE, and then goes for the ult over here. Very cool ult animation, by the way. Holy. There's that. Not much to go off of here, so let's see it again. So again, there's Loki. Cool animations. Okay, his model looks good in game, though. I can't lie about that. There we go. So this is it. He has over here a taunt. So he pops the taunt over here. They all go for that. Lasts for a decent amount of time. Then pops the debuff. Okay. Ice from Jotun over there. Shows the damage. Pretty wide AoE. And then over here pops the ult. Which looks like a summon? What is it? No, he himself becomes that. And then his attacks are different now. Yeah, so he himself becomes that. So instead of having... So now he has a summon next to him. And that summon keeps fighting. And then he can pop 2 attacks. So he himself becomes that. Wow. That's kind of cool. So there you go. He becomes the summon. He pops his, again, AoE attack. And then he has another attack over here. And this attack looks like this. And then it's back to that debuff attack that we saw earlier, right? Same one? No, that debuff over there costs 3. This attack costs 3, and then this debuff. And that debuff costs 2. Okay. So he himself, so here's the entire kit broken down, right? He has, looks like a 2 cost, or yeah, 2 cost or 3 cost, which spawns a summon. And then this is his debuff. So it's 2 cost for a summon, 3 cost over there for some sort of debuff of some sorts, right? Obviously gives the debuff over there, has a nice little AoE attack and everything. He then has an ult over there that's a buff, which turns him into, okay, this over here. What is it, Ice Giant? Is that what that is? And then he proceeds to have, so a summon next to him. He himself is now ulted. He doesn't really show HP, right? He doesn't like gain HP or anything. Remember, some characters could have that implemented, where again, he gains HP here. Could be, but we can't really tell 100% from this gameplay. It's still initial gameplay, so nothing too crazy, but over here he pops AoE again, and then he pops that secondary attack. So he has a debuff attached to his kit, a summon with a taunt, obviously, and then he himself becomes upgraded versions, go Ice Giant or whatever. He becomes that, and then he has a summon next to him fighting still until the duration is over, I'm guessing. Correct? Because that summon wasn't there originally, yeah? Just to make sure. Let's see. No summon, so he himself is forced to spawn a summon, and that summon just... seemingly it just ends there. Or maybe it's just loading in, hasn't done anything yet. I don't know if all summons fight. Obviously, this summon over here is fighting. But that's, again, maybe because he ulted. Who knows? So there you go. That's what it looks like. Pretty cool. I would like to see what community opinion is, but the sad thing is you never get that in this sort of video because everybody just hates on the game in the comments. Saving for X-Men. Over here, love the gameplay. Hopefully, he comes early for me. So yeah, no one. That's too early for the hate right now, but pretty much that's what he looks like. Again, he is a controller of sorts, but he doesn't seem like an invis controller as of now. Obviously, he has a taunt built in. He also has that. So he's going to be doing his DPS and his work there. Obviously, you see how his attacks are structured. Attack. Well, summon, debuff, attack, and then debuff. That's what he has, right? And then obviously the buff for his ult. So we're gonna have to see what he exactly brings to the table. But whatever it is, you have Invis. Invis is like entirely meta. She is a very good character, but this could be serving a different purpose, which we'll have to see how that operates and how that sort of goes. Yeah, right. Cap, Invis. There's so many different variants of that team that it's like that's solid. Can Loki fit into that team? That's the. We're having a new, brand new Superflow challenge coming to the game. The Fate of Asgard. Brand new Superflow challenge. Prepare to take on rotating version stages, global buff choices, and strategic multi-team battles, all within the evolving chaos of Superflow. The update will be launched over there July 31st. Dive into the details below. Pretty much they published an entire thing over here saying the original Superflow challenges stages will remain as permanent challenges. The newly opened version stages will close at the end of this version, and new rotation of stages will be available in the next version. New challenges have assembled. Let's check out the core highlights. Over here, I'll open this up into a new tab, make it a little bit easier to read through. But there is a lot here, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, if in case you already read it. Unlock condition, unlocked when a player reaches level 60. Duration, version stages last for 6 weeks and are released in 2. New version challenge buff to enhance the strategic depth and challenge experience. The original mission interface and talent interface will be removed and replaced with a brand new buff interface. Version buff mechanism overview. Over here we have, as the version progresses, players will gradually unlock buffs. Each stage offers 2 buff options, and players must choose one to activate. The selected buff will apply globally. Every choice will impact the future battle, so plan your tactics wisely and develop the optimal strategy to clear the stages. Over here we have Superflow Challenge Stage Mode Optimization. New reset challenge feature. After successfully clearing a stage, a reset button will appear in the top right corner. Click reset the current stage and start the challenge again, helping you aim for a full start clear and try out more team combinations. Optimize the mid-challenge exit logic. If you exit the game during the stage challenge, if the battle hasn't started or all the attempts have failed, you will exit the current stage directly. If you completed one battle, a pop-up will confirm whether you want to continue or keep your progress. If all challenges are completed, you will exit directly without confirmation. New multi-team challenge mode. A brand new mode is here. Challenge strategies leveled up again. Multiplayer queue challenge rules. Each stage consists of 2 battles. Players can freely choose the order in which to challenge them. Each hero can only be used once. Heroes used in the first battle will be unavailable for the second. There are no restrictions on using highlights and artifacts. Both battles share the 3-star completion requirements. You must achieve all objectives across both battles to unlock the 3-star reward. Over here we have an image that shows it off pretty much. Build your team wisely, allocate your resources carefully, and develop your strategy. These are the keys to victory. Are you ready to take on the new version challenge? All screenshots above from development version. Please refer to the final version. But there you go. That's what it looks like. So hopefully you find it exciting. It is your new content pretty much. That and the storyline and I think like boss. Yeah, the boss. That's it. So pretty much that's where we stand. Yeah, that's currently it, dude. For the most part, that's what the point of the video was. We wanted to check out Loki, see how he is. He does look like a pretty cool character, but hoping that whatever they do here with this newest version patch, it's a major update. And a lot of games that incorporate a major update usually incorporate a major fix of some sort, or quality of life of some sort, or fixes, reward buffs of some sort. So hoping for the best. We'll see what happens here. Take care, have fun. Are you pulling for Loki, or does he look unbelievably mid to you? Let me know down below. Take care. That's been it.